Morning, Mr. Tim.
Morning. Wow, look at this.
Join me in Kenya, where luxury meets adventure, and I stay in this amazing 5-star lodge. I stay in the heart of the Masai Mara. Come face to face with the wildlife, have coffee in the middle of nowhere, sleep under the stars on this amazing luxury safari experience.
So to get there, you have to take another flight after landing in Nairobi, and that's what I'm here to do, to fly Air Kenya, which is a pretty small plane, over to the Masai Mara, which should take about 45 minutes. Come on. Hey,
Check luggage.
So we'll have your passport here.
okay, thank you. Hello. Fine, thank you. We've got a cafe and a lounge up here. Let's have a look. The airport might be small, but it's got a lot of aircraft in here, and it's almost like organised chaos. Nice little cafe. You can check out your plane. There's so many small light aircraft flying around. There's helicopters everywhere. I think that one's my plane. Just got to wait to board.
Ladies and gentlemen, please have your attention. What's your name, please? Yeah, free seating. Morning.
Just been given a mint free bottle of water.
What's your head?
You can see something from Fly B just there.
Our passengers to Masai Mara. Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure to fasten your seatbelts to the tray table right in front of you, ready for takeoff, and refrain from smoking. Our estimated flying time will be 30 minutes, cruising at 17,000 feet above sea level. A special word of welcome for those of you flying with us for their first time today.
Well, that was actually a really good flight. It wasn't really bumpy or anything. I thought there was going to be lots of turbulence, but yeah, that was a good flight.
Just beat with the medal.
Morning.
Welcome.
Wow, what a welcome.
Welcome. Welcome to Ishara Masai Mara.
Thank you very
How was
much.
your flight?
Yeah, it was good.
Start with maybe you may like to have a mimosa.
Yeah, I'll have a mimosa. That'd be great. Thank you.
Welcome.
That's a big glass.
Welcome. Jumbo.
Thank you very much. Just sit over here, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just landed and I've been handed a mimosa. Thank you. My bag's already waiting for me. And of course the best way to see the Masai Mara and the best way to see the animals are on one of these. These are super luxury. There's even plug sockets on here. So if my phone or my camera runs out of juice, I can charge it. Not too many people have arrived today, so it's literally just me on here. I'm not complaining. What's great about these is they keep the sun off you and you get an uninterrupted view of the Masai Mara. Look at that. It's great that the safari starts as soon as you land, like just going to the hotel. There's like cheetahs up here. What did you say was up here?
There is some hyenas.
Hyenas, okay, so we might see some hyenas. As you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that sometimes when I arrive at some of these hotels that I filmed in the past, you know, I get to arrive in like a luxury car or pull up in a hire car, but this has to be the most unique way that I've ever turned up to go and check into my hotel stroke resort.
So the hyenas will be here for some days, like even up to 3 days, 4 days, just eating, because it's a big animal. Males tends to be more darker when they're old.
Look at that. It's amazing the animals that I've already seen, and I haven't even got to the hotel yet. Now apparently the entrance into the resort is breathtaking over this bridge. Wow. Look at that. I didn't expect to see this river here. It's all like hidden in the trees. It is like walking into the I'm a Celebrity jungle, and apparently I've got quite the welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you. Love that. Thank you so much. It's all raised off the ground, so it feels like you're walking through a rainforest, which in the Masai Mara is quite unusual. And this is my river suite. This is amazing. Wait till you see what lies behind these doors. Wow. The great thing about these lodges is that you don't need a room key. They're just open. Nobody needs to lock their doors. There's security here. It doesn't have to give you a sense of freedom and peace and serenity because you don't have to worry about locking doors. Anyway, let me give you the tour. The craftsmanship on everything here is impeccable. These thick wooden doors, the beautiful wooden flooring throughout. As you walk in, look, the centerpiece is a rhino with a beautiful, is that orchid on the top? So lovely. So this is my living room area, and the first thing I'm going to do is talk about the mini bar. Now, how many times have I said to you when you're paying a high price point for a villa, a suite, a hotel room, the mini bar should be at least complimentary. Here it is. I've got all of these which are complimentary. I've got Macallan, 12 years old there. I've got a Johnny Walker. I've got cognac, gin, Grey Goose vodka. I love the way the glasses are laid out. Even the shot glasses are laid out. Branding is most definitely on point. The whole African theme. I don't think I've ever seen a champagne bucket with elephants on them. Look at that. And then this pulls out so I can make my cocktails on here, although I'm rubbish at making cocktails. And then all the stirrers and everything I need in here. And right next to it I can ask for some ice. I've got oranges in there. How cool is this Smeg fridge? Inside here I've got Coke, I've got water, lemonade, Vanta. I've even got some authentic Kenyan lager. Oh look, some chocolate covered strawberries and some chilled grapes. Now I know it's doubtful that you'll be spending too much time in the living room, but there's a nice couch here, there's 2 chairs over there, and you'll notice that there is no TV. Instead, how about a game of chess? Can't say I've ever played chess before or know how to play it. That's a lovely chessboard. I think I know how to play drafts. Is that similar? No, it's not, is it? So the way this works is that we have a bedroom through there. It's all my balcony. And then there is another bedroom through there. Here we've got some playing cards and more games for the evening if you get a little bit bored. Love that though. I keep forgetting that this is a large tent. I mean, look at the chandeliers. Over here I've got the dining table. Look at this, this is beautiful. Look at this table, this is really nice. I've got leather chairs and it's been set up for me. Look at the candlesticks. Branding is on point. They are giraffes. Obviously the wild animal theme continues throughout. Look at these. Oh, somebody's broken that. That was not me, before you ask. Little mini fruit bowl. Oh, Joe Malone to smell nice. And these two little air conditioning fans to keep you cool. Or are they just fans? I think they are. There's some flapjacks in there. If I get peckish, here's some crisps. And then there's this little area, which is just a little bit confusing as to why that is there, but it's nice nevertheless. There's a sink to wash your hands. I guess it can be used, well, it doesn't look like it's used as a kitchenette. That's used, I think, just to wash your hands basically. But look at this, all these stones that have been laid here. That's so nice. I would love that in my house. Branding most definitely on point on the towels and the flannels. The mosquito netting comes down, and then obviously we can bring the covers down. But yeah, this is a nice space. But this space, this is all mine for a couple of nights. I mean, when you think about an African safari, you don't think of this. I mean, this is luxury. The fact that I'm right here on the river with an infinity pool that looks out over the river, apparently where hippos and elephants, they come down the river as well. Wow. I can't wait to see this place in the evening. We have down here, now if you've been watching Love Island, if you know what Love Island is, this looks just like that. This is a big fire pit, look, with seating all the way around. Just look at the views you get though, just from the fire pit. So later this evening, they'll come and light this for me if I want it, and I can be looking out across the river. Can't see any animals in it at the minute, but they're always around. I did see some hippos in it earlier on today. So this villa sleeps up to 4 people. So you can have 2 people over in the bedroom on that side and 2 people in the bedroom on that side. They both come with outside bathtubs. I mean, look at this. So you've got a bathtub and you can be in the bath while watching rhinos, hippos in the water. Maybe you might be able to see a giraffe through there. It's typical that when I'm saying you might be able to see some of these animals, none of them appear. So typical. A couple of nice sunbeds here. This is a great place though to come and have drinks of an evening. This is nice. Okay, so again, I've got another bathtub. I'll show you that in a second. Let's take you into the bedroom. Now apparently this hatch is here. If I want to order room service, they'll come and put food in here, or a cappuccino. I can just ring up and say, could you send me a cappuccino? And if I wanted it late at night, early in the morning, I'll just come and put it in here. Let me show you the bedroom. Again, it's so weird. None of these doors need to be locked. I mean, you can keep them open as well if you want. I don't know where to start in this room. So it's your bedroom, a little mini living room, a little mini bar area, and then of course the bathroom. But over here is a kettle that I want. I know that you can get a Smeg fridge, but I didn't know that you can get a Smeg kettle. Look at that. That is my kind of kettle. That is great. I've got some snacks up here. Branding is on point. Little giraffe there. I've got an espresso DeLonghi coffee machine. I've got a fridge down here. And for my tea in the morning, they've got some milk. And talking of tea, they've got their own tea here as well. They've got 8 treasures, lavender tranquility, majestic Earl Grey. That sounds nice. So when I go out on safari, they've given me a little water bottle here that I can take with me. I can also take that home as well. Little note here. Dear Tim, Jambo, we're excited to host you and will be on hand to ensure you have an amazing safari experience with us. Enjoy your stay. Best regards, Ishara family. Personal note. That is very nice. And then a bit more of a welcome note and a bit more of details about the resort. I keep calling it resort, it's not really resort, is it? Some more treats. It's quite funny the amount of times that I've always moaned about not getting enough free things in the hotel rooms that I've stayed in. Well, this has completely outdone itself. I've lived a sheltered life. I don't think I've seen this before. A noughts and crosses game in cube form. Sometimes if you play this with someone who's good at noughts and crosses and you're good at noughts and crosses, nobody ever wins. Do you know what I mean? Always start in the middle. So the bed is literally in the center of the room. Little rug around it, a little throw. It's actually quite warm in here. There's only these fans. There's those two cooling fans in there, but in here there's just the fans to keep you cool. The best thing about this place is that it's fully sustainable. It's completely off grid. So your power and your water, where do they come from? So the electric is solar power. The water is rainwater that's gone through the processes to get it clean and purified. That I'm just in the middle of nowhere, yet I've got electricity to charge my phone. I've got lights on. I've got hot water for a shower. I've got running water. Let's do the bed test. Oh, that is comfy. And just listen for a second. It's so typical. Every time I say listen or just start recording, I heard some hippos out there. I can't see them, but I heard them. And now I can't. It's so typical. I bet you this will be like this the whole time I'm here. Although we have seen lots of animals already. Let's check the mattress. The view you get from the bed though, look at that. And just behind the bed, a little area here. I've got a phone here. I've got a torch. I think that's for the fans. USB charging. Look at this zebra pattern on the back of the bed. And what's really great is they've, if you are coming here with kids, they do need to be over a certain age, obviously, just for health and safety reasons. These are made specifically for the hotel, and they might just look like pencils to you. These have all just been made for the camp, and they've got seeds in them. This one is tomato, basil, there's carrot. Isn't that a great idea? So that's that cupboard from the outside. A yoga mat, an extra fan there to keep cool. But it's time we took a look at the bathroom. Little dressing room area. Look at this. So, double sinks. It's quite dark in here, so I'll do my best to show you. There's hand wash. They think of everything there. After sun, bug repellent. Look at that tissue box, all leather. How nice is that? So I can get them to run me a bath and put, I think this is that tea stuff they were talking to me about earlier, which is really nice. There's more drinking water just over there. And then we come to the shower. And it's probably one of the biggest showers that I think I have been in. I think the only other one that beats this is the one in Dubai. But I reckon you could get easily 8 to 10 people. But that's if they were just standing across here. I mean, obviously the overspill is here. But this kind of shower does make me feel a little bit uneasy because it's like, well, where does the shower floor... Well, I know where the shower floor stops. And then the rest of the bathroom continue. It's obviously a wet room, but it doesn't feel like a wet room. Do you know what I mean? With all the wood. Pretty simple design. I like it. Shower head. On, off. Amazing. And you're probably thinking, where's the loo? It's there. You can shut this, obviously, to have your dignity. Now let's go out the back. Because as we go through here, what do we have? We have another shower. And this one has got elephant hooks to put your towel or your dressing gown. I do love a good outside shower. So with the 10 people you can get in there, you can probably get another, I would say 7 people in this shower as well. It's crazy. And it's all shielded, so don't worry. No rhino, no giraffe will be looking at you whilst you're having a shower. It's also got the towels out here, body wash and shampoo as well. And then you've got your bathtub. So imagine having a bath like late at night, early in the morning, or maybe at sunset, and having it out here. Beautiful copper bath. A couple of chairs to sit out here. A nice little big sofa to lay on. So let's try my own infinity pool. That wasn't me, that was the shorts. This particular suite gets the most amazing sunsets. I think they all do actually down here. We'll check out the rest of the camp in a minute. I keep wanting to call it a resort, but it's not. It's a camp because that's what it feels like. But remember, we're in the middle of the Masai Mara. There is no other camps near us, completely off grid, in the middle of the plains of Africa. Yet, this place also comes with a swimming pool, restaurants. They also focus on wellness here. So if you want a massage, if you want to do a Himalaya salt scrub, I think that's what it's called. And the best thing about it is all the things that I'm going to show you are all included in the price. It's kind of, well, it is all inclusive. So the price that you pay pays for your meals, your drinks, your game rides, and so much more. And some of those I'll be showing you in the video. Wow, what a suite. Let's go and check out what the rest of the camp has to offer. Imagine you're out on a safari. You've been sitting in the car for a good few hours. Imagine then coming to do this. I'm heading to the spa, which feels like it's in a completely different place. I have been told that you can see wildlife walking around down there. Elephants have been seen near here as well on multiple occasions. This path is just so beautiful. Apparently this looks really nice at night. And they haven't cut any of the trees down. Look at that. They actually made room for the tree. Brilliant. So this is the reception for the spa. Look how luxurious this is. I mean, imagine where we are in the middle of the Masai Mara, and then you've got this to welcome you. So you would sit here in your dressing gown, and then they would take you to one of the treatment rooms that are here. So there's one over there. I'll go and show you that in a minute because that's pretty cool. But let me show you this. It's like a little tree house. Imagine getting a massage in here. So 2 massage tables. So this is Himalayan salt,
Yeah,
right?
Himalayan salt. You lie down here and give your full body exfoliation.
Wow.
And then you come out here and take a shower in our outdoor shower.
Oh, another shower?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what do you put in there, in that bath?
The tub, we have 2 treatments that we do here. One is called the chai indulgence, which is tea. It's a tea soaker.
A tea soaker, right?
Tea soaker. So we fill this tub up with water, hot water, warm water. As we steep the muslin bags with tea in it and rose petals.
This is like a big rock that's been cut in half. A river stone, and it's been polished. That is amazing. 2 tons. I bet this floor had to be reinforced to put that there, right?
Yeah, even the house itself was reinforced from.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have to ask a question.
Yeah.
Do you rub them on your back?
No.
I was going to say, what?
This is a rain stick.
Oh, it's a rain stick.
Yeah, when we're done with the treatment, we use it to kind of like gently wake you up with the
Ah,
yeah.
nice.
Just to let you know that the session.
So is this included in my stay, or do I pay extra for this?
No, you pay extra.
You pay extra for this. So how much is a massage, a full body massage, for 60 minutes?
Massage for 60 minutes is $100.
$100, which compared to some hotels and that's not too bad actually. Okay, lovely, thank you very much. Wow, they've got a gym, let's go check it out. Wow, have you ever seen a gym like this with that view? I'm not a gym person, but it looks like they've got everything you could possibly want. There's mats, there's water, there's towels. So what's really great about this place is it's a photographer's dream. They've got like a photographic studio where you can actually borrow the cameras and print your photos out, and they can do photo workshops. It's up here. Loads of buffaloes in the distance. Helicopter there. I'm not VIP enough, that wasn't mine. I wonder who's here then, who's got their own helicopter and they brought it in. Oh yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Wow. There's some serious lenses you've got. So how much does this cost then if you want to take photos whilst you're here?
It's all included in the experience, so no additional
Is it?
cost. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Even if you want to take out one of these big boys, more than welcome to take it first.
So you just let me take that out if I wanted to?
Yeah.
Obviously someone will be
We'll
with
show
me.
you how to use it. It's not as heavy as
Oh
it
God, I'm
looks.
scared because this looks really expensive.
It's not too heavy.
Oh no, it's not too heavy.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, but of course,
I've never seen a lens that big in my life.
Yeah.
On the end of a, what is it, a Canon?
Yeah, it's a Canon R5.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've got...
So I guess this is good, like, there's some buffalo there. Could I actually zoom in from here and get a shot of that?
You could, but they're slightly far. So it looks really big,
Ah, okay.
but it's not actually... It doesn't zoom that far in. It's very big because it lets in a lot of light.
I
So
see.
you can shoot in very low light conditions.
Ah, okay. All these photos, have they been taken here?
Everything here has been captured in the Mara at Ishara. So lots
Wow.
of different moments, stories unfolding every day. And being here, we're able to witness a lot of these things in real life. So
Oh my God, that is
yeah. And
incredible.
with the cameras, of course, we get to capture it so and immortalize them. So it's really cool.
What's going on there?
It's a lioness and a hartebeest, so it's a predator-prey interaction.
Wow.
Basically, the hartebeest lost its mother and was wandering around. Lioness found it, sort of took it in, almost like its child,
Really?
with maternal instincts.
Oh
and
wow.
Basically nurtured it, groomed it.
It's nice to see some.
Together.
That is so nice. It's nice to see that nature does that sometimes, because
Yeah.
obviously, being here there is a lot of
Yeah, it wasn't
animal
a happy
change
ending,
stuff.
Though.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Putting it out of its misery.
Ruined the photo for me now because
Yeah.
I was like, what a touching moment. But now I know the truth. I'm like, oh okay.
There's no happy endings in the wild.
Oh, that is a shame. For me, for a second now, I thought there. Well, yeah, no, there
Yeah.
isn't. Wow, so you can print can you print the photos out as well? Obviously,
Yeah,
here?
so you can shoot them here. We'll show you how to edit them on Lightroom, tweak them up, and you can print them and take them home physically. So the whole process from learning how to shoot to
Oh, wow.
tweaking it up and getting to take it home physically.
Just listen to that. So peaceful here. And what's great is there's only 10 rooms here, so at maximum capacity there'll only ever be like 20 people here, and there's only, I think, 3 rooms booked out at the moment. So even when it's busy, it's not busy. You could still be walking around and not see anybody else. It feels like it's your own private space. Let's check out the wellness area. They've got a Nordic spa here, a sauna, cold plunge, hot tub and sun deck. This is also where the pool is located. Couple of sunbeds there in the pool. I can't get over that I'm in the middle of the Masai Mara right now. Beautiful. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to try this because it's going to be a little bit of a tough one to do, but as you can see just there are 2 whirlpools, 2 big tubs. This one is hot, I think it's 43 degrees, and then this one is freezing, it's like 6. So the idea is you jump in there, or well, jump in there first and then jump in there, or vice versa. I guess it doesn't matter, but look at that for a view. Elephants can come up here. I mean, it's just crazy. You can do this in the morning, you can do this like right now at sunset. A couple of sun lounges out here. You wouldn't even think of it, but they've even got, it's a sauna in it. Wow. Crikey. I won't spend too long in here because it's already too hot. But look at that. Imagine having a sauna in here. Whew, I need to get out. She feels cool out here now. Again, look at that, love that. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I apologise now when I get in the cold if I scream like a girl. First the hot. I don't know what I prefer, hot or cold. Shoulders under. Ah, this is burning. This is burning. But it's kind of nice. It's like getting in a really, really, really hot bath. Oh, I can't feel my body. Get me in here quick. Ah, that's good. It burns, but it's good. Would I recommend doing that again? No. 20 minutes until sunset, and there's like a bit of a tradition that goes on here. Sundowners, and Helen is here to make me a cocktail. I feel this is like, obviously this is for like 4 people if they were staying here, but tonight it's just me. There's no way I'm going to drink all this alcohol, but Helen's going to make me a cocktail. I'm looking forward to this. Have you got an idea for a cocktail?
Yes.
So you can make me anything that I want?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to make you a creative cocktail we did in Ishara. It's our own signature.
Signature cocktail. Yeah. I feel like I'm doing a cooking show at the minute. Look at these canapes. Look at the cheese, the ham. Wow, that looks amazing. I'm trying to save myself for dinner, so I might just pick at that while I have this cocktail. And actually, I'm going to enjoy the cocktail on probably one of the best places here. By the way, that was not me passing wind. That's the hippos that are just behind us. I don't know if the microphone picked that up. But yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy this at sunset. It reminds me of a WKD blue, but signature cocktail. Here we go. Wow, that is lovely. Really refreshing. Yeah, I can't say I've ever tasted anything quite like that. Yeah. That is really nice.
Thank you.
Let's go and enjoy this whilst the sun goes down. So just making my way up to see the sunset. The guys are getting ready with the fire tonight, but look at this, that someone can have a romantic dinner here, right on the riverbank. Look at that. That noise you can hear, by the way, is the ice in my drink. So when I come out here, I have to make sure that I'm with a guide or security, because these are the open plains and animals could, well, come up and say hello. It's not the kind of establishment where you walk around with a drink, but I've been told it's okay, and I don't do it very often. It's just for this one moment. Bring it.
Where did I learn all this? You never forget. You taught me last time all of this.
Wow, look at this. How beautiful. You see photos of Africa and these kind of experiences, but when you see them with your actual eyes, I can't believe I'm here at sunset, looking out over the Masai Mara, drinking a cocktail that's been made for me, a signature cocktail that I've never ever tasted before, and just looking out there and seeing the animals. So although I did it briefly when I first arrived, I'm going to be doing my first game drive on my trip here, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward actually to tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning I'm going to have breakfast out there. But today we're going to go and check out some of the wildlife, and apparently I've been told, and I saw photos of this on Instagram, I can have a cappuccino whilst I'm out on a game drive. They bring a coffee machine with you. This is crazy. I'm looking forward to this. Let's go.
We are going to look for elephants. Okay, team wanted to see elephants. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to see some elephants.
And also lions, if we are lucky. Yes.
Thank you. Off we go. Attention to detail, right? They've put a hot water bottle on the seat, right, to keep my bum warm, because it might be a little bit cold this morning. Actually, when I first woke up this morning in the bed, yeah, it was a little bit chilly, but now the sun's up, it's got warm very quick. I know what you're going to say, I'm not exactly dressed to go on a game drive. I need to get some other clothes. Do you know how hard it is to get those kind of colours in the UK? They've got a shop here, so I might take a look at it a little bit later on to see if I can get something a little bit more appropriate to go on a game drive, maybe for breakfast tomorrow. Because the plains are so vast, you can see stuff going on in the distance, and they give you some complimentary binoculars. Wow, I can definitely see some elephants in the distance. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to be able to see some elephants fairly close up today, if we can get near them, and maybe a lion. And you'll notice that I am actually here on this game drive on my own. You get your own personal experience. Even if the camp is full, you'll never have to share one of these game drives with anybody else. So if you come along as a couple, as a family, it will only be you in these. They try and give you that personal experience, which is just like amazing, because you feel like an ultra VIP. I've got my own personal guide, and if I want to stop somewhere and ask to look at something, obviously I can't get out, I'll be eaten alive, but if I wanted to stop and just look at something in a bit more detail, and obviously the guides know exactly where to go. They're talking to other guides, they're looking through the binoculars all the time to try and find the best spots to see the wildlife.
Family.
So do you get to know the animals? Because you must see them like on a regular basis. Do you like get to know the families and stuff?
Yeah, but it's very difficult to tell which family is this.
Yeah.
Because there are many. We have different families. But for lions, I know them. I know different prides from the Mara.
Wow.
So it's easy for me to identify lions than elephants.
Seeing them in the early morning like this is so amazing. I mean, I've seen elephants before at a safari park. When you're looking at it, it's like you're looking at a wildlife documentary that you're watching on telly, but you're seeing it with your own eyes. It's amazing to see it actually in person. I've been here for about 30 minutes, and I could sit here for at least an hour just watching the elephants, watching the family, how they interact with each other. Absolutely fascinating.
Savannah monitor lizard. Actually,
I didn't expect to see them.
Here.
You think of the elephants, the lions and all that stuff. You don't expect to see those walking around.
So when they are feeding, they have to kneel down.
In the middle of the Masai Mara, and Emos is not just only a great guide, he's kind of like a barista, because there's a full-on coffee machine going on here, and we're gonna have coffee out here. I mean, that is amazing, isn't it? By the way, if you are liking the video, please make sure you do give it a thumbs up. It helps me out loads. And did you know that over 78% of you are still not subscribed? So if you enjoy watching the videos and you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do. It helps me out. There's no plug sockets. How are you doing this? Is it off the car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got 2 batteries in the car.
I just love how this is just on the front of the vehicle. Yeah. It's so good. Obviously we've had to stop in a place where it's open and we've got a good line of sight for any what is it, lions or is it cheetahs that we need to be aware of, isn't it? Lions.
Also cheetahs, because they really like more to the plains like the milk. Or
milk please, yeah, that'd be lovely. Cheers. Coffee in the middle of nowhere. Brings a whole new meaning to zebra crossing. It's crazy. 10 minutes ago I was looking at zebras, elephants, hyenas, and now I'm in this pool in the middle of the Masai Mara. And the best thing is, this time of day a lot of people are actually on their game drives, but I've decided to come back to soak up a little bit of sun and have a little bit of rest, because I've been up quite early. I like the fact that you can do both things. So in the morning you can go out and check out the wildlife, and in the afternoon, if you just want to relax by the pool, you can. The sun has set, it's coming up to 10 to 7, and tonight I'm not going to sleep in the villa, I'm going to be sleeping outside. They've got something called a star bed, which I'm going to spend the whole night outside. Listen, will I be able to sleep? Will I be able to see the stars? There is a bathroom there, and I'm going to go and check it out before I have dinner. Come on. So the bed is up there. I was told there's a bathroom down. Is it in here? What opens this way? Oh right, this is the shower. And the toilet. Look at that, they've got it all ready for me. So if I want to have a shower, there's shower gels, there's a towel, there's a toilet, there's toilet tissue, there's even a sink. Wow, look at this. Branding on point. Okay. So, the bedroom's upstairs. Oh wow, look at the candles. Wow, this is crazy. Look at the sky. They have given me pyjamas. They said that I can wear if I want. Obviously, this is weather dependent. We've checked the forecast and there's no rain apparently happening tonight, which is good. I hope not anyway. I can even have dinner here if I want. So the food that I order in the restaurant, they can bring it up here. Let's have a look at the bed. Obviously a mosquito net. They've got slippers for me. It's brilliant. Some bug repellent and a torch and a phone if I need to call reception. Now, considering it's outside, it does get kind of cool at night, and there is a heated blanket. Oh yeah! Obviously I've got my shoes on and I'm not going to just get into bed yet. There's a heated blanket under here, and I can control the temperature here. So at the moment it's on 5, it goes up to 9. So yeah, nice thick covers. This is going to be very cozy, but I've got a mosquito net, so I'm going to go and get dinner and then we're going to come back up here and spend the night. Before we get dinner though, I'm just going to show you down on the balcony. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, there's some water. Oh, that's warm. Have they started running the bath for me if I want it? I don't know if you heard that. That was a hippo. I don't know if the microphone picks it up, but you can hear them farting. It's the most funniest thing ever. I don't know if you can see it. There's a hippo just in the water down there. So I've been told that occasionally giraffes and elephants come up here. I'm looking forward to this. But first, let's go and get some dinner. When I heard that, you know, they only have 10 rooms and only 3 of the rooms are currently booked, one of those is mine, I thought to myself, oh, well, I'll still see people. Even if the camp is full, it will never be that busy. They'll always have an area for you to, and they'll kind of just time it so you get to experience something else if you're here for maybe 2 or 3 nights. I've had to put the light on obviously because the camera probably wouldn't pick me up because the lighting is so soft. The only downfall of that is I'm probably going to get bitten by mosquitoes. I'm sure a glass of wine will help make it not feel so bad. Right. Well, I get to try it first. Ugh. I love it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
I've always wanted to do that. Thank you so much. Wow, they chilled the glass as well. So I get to choose from a 3-course dinner menu. I'm going to go for couscous for a starter. Main-wise, I've got beef on a lava of sauce and cauliflower puree, or I've got grilled lobster tail, enhanced with lemon, garlic sauce, fresh garden salad and sweet corn. As you are all-inclusive, you might as well go for the best. Mind you, I think the beef's just as good. And then I can choose the dessert, which I'm looking forward to. Let's try this starter. This looks amazing. Again, I really didn't expect to have this kind of food in the middle of the Mara. I mean, wow. The fact you can have dinner in loads of different locations and you could also have it out if you wanted to means that even if all 10 rooms are booked, you'll still have what it feels like a private experience, which is amazing. And how many times have I said, you know, when you're paying this much for a room, you want the quality and you want the service. And yeah, it definitely feels like that. It feels like you're the most important person here. So many people said to me, take as much bug repellent as you can. And maybe it depends on what time of the year you come, but I'm here and it's March. It is supposed to be rainy season, by the way. The weather has been fantastic, and I haven't had to really worry about mosquito bites. To be fair though, at night time it's been quite cool, so I've covered up my legs and covered up my arms That's maybe why. Just been given some tropical sorbet. Cleanse the palate before your next meal. That's really refreshing. Wow, thank you very much. Wow, lobster. Have you heard of like getting fresh seafood out here before? Wow. Now I have been fortunate enough to try lobster tail on many occasions, but it's always been really chewy for me, so let's see what this is like. Wow. The fact that I have to come all the way to Africa to have lobster tail that is, wow, the taste, probably one of the best lobster tails I've ever eaten. Wow, this is so nice, the flavours on it. It's not very chewy at all. Just look at that. Honestly, wow. This is how it should taste. And just notice the lights hanging from the trees. Wow, look at that. It looks so cool. Almost part of the tree. So dessert is chocolate fondant. Oh, it's warm. Wow. I've just got to show you the pool because it looks, I've never seen a pool like it. Now I hope the camera picks this up, but can you see the lights in the trees? And apparently they've done a constellation with lights in the pool. I hope this shows it up, but I've never seen a pool like this before. Like, I've seen pool with pool lights, but not with like really pretty little LED lights like that. Wow. And my pool has this as well. Wow, this is really cozy. So I've decided to keep my jumper on because it is a little bit cool, just to keep a little bit of extra warmth. I could use the pyjamas, but this time of year probably I'll keep my jumper on. I'll settle down and look up to the stars. Hope there's no holes in this mosquito net. Have you ever had that sleeping app that plays atmospheric sounds of the jungle, the rainforest, or from Africa? I mean, I've got the real thing. It's crazy, right? I'm now going to go, or try to go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. All right. Oh my God. Wow. I slept with my jumper on because it was quite cold in the night. So I kept my jumper on because I thought it would be quite cold. But they've got a heated blanket on the bottom, which is really toasty. And the duvet is so warm. I guess the only thing is, this is amazing to wake up to, but the only thing is the noise of the animals. I mean, it's certainly some morning chorus. The fact that you've got the moon over one side and the sun coming up over the Masai Mara is like, it's like I'm still dreaming. Apparently I get tea or coffee served to me in like 5 minutes. I think 6:30 they said. So I've kind of set my alarm. Brushing your teeth like this, wow. Morning. Wow, look at this.
Thank you. Got some breakfast for you.
I thought I was getting a cup of tea, but actually I've got this beautiful fruit platter. I've got some orange juice. And of course I've got my tea with some milk. I've got some pastries as well. I can't think of a better way to have breakfast than in bed, actually, right now. Cheers.
I got scared. Yeah.
Blimey. Don't want to break down here, do we? Certainly got to be skilled to be driving through here. No, don't. If we get stuck. Taking it slow. Yeah, we made it. I was worried for a while.
Are you scared?
No. So for dinner tonight, we're going to be heading out to have pizza in the plains, which is going to be an interesting experience. The weather has changed actually. There's quite a few thunderstorms around, which will make it really interesting if we get a good lightning show this evening. We've just got to get there first. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hiya.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Karibu.
When you said go for a pizza, I thought we was like, I don't know, you was like having a little pizza oven and was just going to cook it on here. I didn't expect that. They've got lights here. Look at the view. Evening, everyone. I really didn't expect all of this. There's other people coming, right?
Yeah.
There's some other people coming.
This is for you.
This is what you do.
So if I was here with a few people, this would just be for us. Wow.
So you have prosecco, you have beers, you have a little setup of.
See, like when you're all inclusive, you think to yourself, well, you
Yes.
get the cheap stuff, but this is the expensive stuff. Look.
Everything is all inclusive.
Wow.
The pizza this side. We have chicken skewers.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. The pizza, just the condiments of the choice.
And you've got a pizza oven here.
Yeah, the oven is here.
That is amazing.
Coming out hot.
I just can't believe you've put all this here for me. I've never experienced anything really like this before. That you can come down here for Sundowners, have a drink, and then have a pizza. You've even got ice in there as well.
Yes, yes. So we'll do prosecco. We'll do with the Procera gin, which is this one.
Okay.
It's a Kenyan-made gin, and then we'll do with some limoncello.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I've heard that they are actually going to be bringing in the future like these kind of like portable portaloos. They don't have at the moment, so I'm going to have to use the bush. Now I obviously have to be very careful about wild animals, so they're scouting the bush for me so I can go to the loo. Round there? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you know what? It's like Christmas has come all at once. All those times that I've moaned when I've done all inclusive, that's not included, you have to pay extra, blah, blah, blah. Again, this is not an extra. This is included in your room rate. And so if you're staying a couple of nights, they try and do sundowners in different locations. I mean, okay, we haven't got an amazing sunset like what I had last night, but wow, you can't beat this. And so if you book a room just for one person, this will just be for you. If you book it for 2 people or 3 people, you'll get it for all of you. Cheers. Better try some pizza now. Oh, that is nice. What do you call that? Have you made it up?
We'll call it your name.
A Tim?
Your special name.
Oh, walk with me, Tim. This is really nice. I think I'm going to have to go.
Okay, yeah.
And people are going to hate me for this. I'm going to have to go for pineapple. Oh, and some cheese, obviously.
Yeah.
I love how you bring the drinks out in this really beautiful box. Look at that. What a place to have sundowners, eh? Look at that. The crazy part about this is just sundowners with drinks and light snacks, because you can go back and have a full dinner at the restaurant if your stomach can handle it. I mean, I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, but you can eat so much food. Got these little fruit kebabs going on, and then there's chocolate brownies. I mean, there is so much food here, I'm never going to eat all this. Freshly cooked pizza while sitting out and looking at that. I know there's so many people out there that will be very angry and annoyed that I put pineapple on a pizza, but I do like it. I mean, just for a second, just think about this experience and you'd be like, wow, that must be like for millionaires to have this like personalised experience here by the river, which I'll come to the price at the end. You will be shocked because I've spent a lot more on one night in a hotel in London than what it would cost to stay here and have all this. So as you might have seen, just as we were packing up ready to go, there was this huge thunderstorm coming back. I was like, wow, that is what you call a lightning storm. Anyway, it's cleared up actually just perfectly as I arrived back here to go to bed. Obviously, fingers crossed there's no more storms tonight. Bearing in mind it is the rainy season, and the weather's so far been pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna hop in bed, and by the way, it does get quite cool here at night, as I've said before, and in here, so I'm gonna get into bed, have an early night, and I'll see you for breakfast. Night night. Good morning. So breakfast, normally you go to one of the hotel restaurants, don't you, and you have breakfast maybe from a buffet. But this morning, I'm going to try breakfast out of camp. This should be interesting. Morning.
Morning.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, this is amazing.
Thank you.
Breakfast under this tree.
Yeah. Please welcome. Shall we start with some mimosa?
I don't know whether I should actually, but yeah, I'll have a little bit. It would be wrong not to, wouldn't it? Tea bags and everything going on.
Everything.
So I had one of these the other day. These are Nutella cookies. All these pastries are actually made in the kitchen. They're all freshly made. Wow. There's granola there. Is this an egg station?
Yes, please.
You're kidding? You got an egg station out here? Oh my God!
Here we are
Wow.
omelets with assorted condiments.
Wow.
Small ostrich eggs from the nest.
You got me almost then. I actually thought about that and was like, what? Oh, this is blowing my mind, having breakfast out here, just right by a watering hole. We've even got little chairs to sit down on. And now I do like a good cup of tea in the morning, but I think I'll change just for this morning. I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. I mean, yeah, you've had breakfast in the garden, but I mean, this doesn't really match up to that. I mean, an egg station out here, right by the watering hole. I can see hippos out there. It's crazy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love how the milk is served. Look at that. Oh, the smell of freshly brewed coffee in the morning. Amazing. And to be out here, I can hear the eggs being cooked. I can smell the eggs being cooked. I just hope no other animals smell eggs being cooked and come by and want to have some. But the guys know what they're doing, don't you? It's safe out here, right? Yeah. They know what they're doing. They've got rangers around, so it's okay. Because I know that's what people are going. Are you crazy? Just sitting out there in the Masai Mara, you'll get eaten alive. Starting off with some granola. Look at that. It's like when you sit down and watch a wildlife documentary on the TV, and you sit there either eating it with your breakfast, with your food, because it's like going on all around you. So I've been told that these cookies, these are Nutella cookies, they're all made in house, and they're all made fresh. Apparently they're really good. If you like Nutella, apparently these are a dream. Oh my God. Cancel the eggs, I'll just have these for breakfast. If you've got more of these, I'm just joking. Wow, these are amazing. Even got toast as well. Look at that. Eggs, sausage and bacon in the Masai Mara. Outside, crazy. Oh, the bacon's crispy as well, that's good. You know, normally if you have breakfast in a hotel or, you know, in a resort, there's not really much to see. You might see a pool, you will see some other people. I'm looking at hippos right now. I've got to get the recipe for these Nutella cookies. They are amazing. For a long time, I've always wanted to try a real African safari, and it is a bit of a minefield. Where do you go? Who do you book with? Where do you stay? And Ishara, I mean, it's beyond anything I could have ever imagined. I mean, the level of luxury has surpassed my expectations. I mean, this is glamping on steroids. Prices start for a river suite here at $1,500 a night. Now remember, that also includes your minibar, which is all premium drinks, your food and your drinks whilst you're here, as much food and as much drinks as you want whilst you're here. You can do one of those experiences that I did for Sundowners. Again, it's included in the price. And you think about some of the hotels that I've stayed in and some of the prices that I've paid. Wow, I think that's really good value for money. The Starbed experience that I did was an extra. That was around $500 a night. The guide that went out with Amos, he was amazing. He had so much information. And and I know this is going to sound stupid. I never expected to see so much wildlife out here, because when you first start driving out, you're like, well, it's open plains, well, there's nothing really here. And then you see lions, you see cheetahs, you see gazelle, you see the birds, you see huge lizards walking on the ground. The diversity of the wildlife here is just mind-blowing. I mean, I even saw a turtle, just like, I mean, everything you can possibly imagine pretty much lives here. My favourite part was seeing the hippos in the lakes. I didn't realise that hippos kind of live, poo, eat, we drink all in the same water, and it kind of does get a little bit smelly after a while. The coffee experience when I was out in the Masai Mara was just incredible. I've never done anything like that before. The Sundowners, again, I didn't expect. I thought was just going to get a pizza. They just said, do you want to go to Sundowners and pizza, and it's all included? And I was like, yeah, okay. And just thought, you know, you just get like a pizza, and I didn't think it would be the level it was. And the great thing is that because they only have 10 rooms here, even when it's busy, it still feels like a personal experience. It's completely blown my mind. And I've been here and there's only 3 rooms taken up. So it has, I know you'd be going, well, there's no one there. It's because it is so almost exclusive to you when you stay here. For example, when you go on the game drives, you get your own truck and you don't have to share that with anybody else apart from the people that are in your party. Walking around here at night, and actually during the day, you do have to walk around with the security. I mean, at night, they have these spears that they're walking around. And this just goes to show, I think it was last night. Yeah, it was last night. I got woken up at about 4:30. There was some like monkeys like making a really loud racket. And then I heard somebody walking around the villa. And the thing is that I thought it was the security. And this morning I said, oh, does security walk around the villas at night? And they said, no. And I was like, oh my God, what could that have been? And they said, most likely a leopard. Leopards do come in. And you got to remember, this isn't like fenced off. This is just in the middle of the Masai Mara, and animals can come in and out. That's why the security does have to walk with you, because occasionally, most of the time, if not all the time, the animals would run away. But obviously when it's quiet, they'll come and have a walk around. I mean, I did open my door very, very gently, but I was absolutely crapping myself, because I thought, my God, what if I see something and it tries to come in the room? And then I thought, what if it comes through into the toilet area? But it didn't. Coming to Africa, and I've been to Africa many times, you know what to expect with the food. I never expected such, well, high-end quality food here in the Masai Mara. I just didn't. I didn't expect it at all. And the cookies were just something else. The fact that they have a pastry chef that makes all the croissants and all the pastries fresh every day. And those Nutella cookies, I can't begin to tell you, and I have had them warm as well, I can't begin to tell you how nice they are. I was fortunate enough that they let me experience the villa suite because it's really quiet. The staff were incredible, they all knew you by name, and you actually started to build some real friendships. And by the way, if you get put off by the rainy season, I'm here in the rainy season. I had like that big thunderstorm that one night, but it's been gorgeous weather. It's, yeah, a little bit cool at night and at first in the morning. But, you know, if you want this experience, for me, this is a great holiday. For me, I always thought that you can spend as much time as you want on the game drives. If you wanted to spend all day looking for the animals, you'll go and search for them and stuff like that. But if you wanted to come back and have a sunbathe, you can do that. I mean, it's great. So tell me what you thought in the comments below. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.